So we just got you the top updates coming in from West Bengal. Let's in the meantime shift of focus and talk about what's going to happen in Tamil Nadu now, because we're almost close as far as the government formation is concerned, but that hasn't happened yet. So what is being said? Let's sum it up for our viewers. They're joining the broadcast right now. So Vijay is very close to the magic number now, and as far as when it comes to having a clear majority is concerned, he is expected to gain that numbers when we come to know from the VCK side if there is any clarity, if they will be extending support or not. So the TVK has been claiming that TVK forged letters. This is coming in actually from AMMK, that is TTV Dinakaran. In this late night development has been saying that his lone MLA did not actually extend support to TVK. However, TVK has now rejected and the forgery charge and has now released a purported video, and that same MLA seems to be writing and signing voluntarily extending support to the TVK. TVK meanwhile has called this to be politically motivated on part of AMMK, and of course when it comes to these letters of support that are now concerned, there have been multiple meetings that have happened with the governor, but the governor is speaking when it comes to the support of all of the MLAs to cross that majority mark so that Vijay can take oath as the chief minister. So AIMMK has now submitted the complaint to the Tamil Nadu governor and also to the police there in these late night developments, this drama and this twist that has now come across. So AMMK continues to say that they stand with the NDA, with the AIADMK, and the AMMK is now demanding action against the TVK in this case, because there is still uncertainty. In the meantime, we are getting to know in some time from now that the VCK chief will be also holding a press briefing. So there the suspense may end. If the VCK is going to extend and give support to TVK, that means that Vijay then has the numbers and thereafter he will take oath. But there is suspense there till the time we are standing by for his press briefing. IUML on the other side has been very interesting. There has been a lot of back and forth as far as if they continue to be with Stalin, be with DMK, or with the IU or with the TFK. Now they have come out to say that they are not supporting Vijay. They are not supporting the TVK in any case. Direct or indirect or external support, that is not happening. So who all are with TVK? We are looking at the Congress. We are looking at the left. That includes CPI and CPM, and we are waiting for the VCK. In the meantime, let's get you this breaking update, because the TVK has now released this video of the AMMK MLA, this purported video, which they believe to say that it's the same MLA who's signing the letter of support voluntarily, and that too on the instructions of TTV Dinakaran, saying that Kamraj S has said that he's signing the letter to support the TVK with the consent of the AMMK chief, and that is TTV Dinakaran, and he's called the allegations of forgery by the TVK to be as false. Now, who exactly is saying the truth here? Because that seems to be the drama that has unfolded and has played out since last evening. Because then we saw, as far as TTV Dinakaran is concerned, he seems to be raising the issue and the complaint with the governor and also with the police. So we have Pratibha, we have Dharani, and we have Kritika joining us live. Good morning to all of you. Dharani, we are awaiting as far as when it comes to VCK's chief press briefing, that is expected in some time from now, and then we'll get clarity as to when Vijay will be taking oath.
Well, we are in fact reporting from the VCK headquarters here in Chennai. We are expecting Tirumavalavan any time. A media communication from the party said that Tirumavalavan will be addressing a press conference around 10 a.m. in the morning, in which he will be announcing the decision as to whether he is going to support Vijay or not. Remember, the left party CPI and CPIM, they've already extended support to TVK, but they're not going to be part of TVK's cabinet berth. They're going to extend support from outside, is what they've told. So with the left parties and the Congress, now the VCK's tally, as we're rightly pointing out, it stands at 116. VCK still needs two more numbers to cross the magic figure, that is 118, to touch the magic figure, that is 118. And in case if VCK extends support to Vijay Tamilaka Vetri Kalagam today, then Vijay will be able to comfortably touch the majority margin. So all eyes are now on the VCK chief's press conference.
Talk about once again as far as the number game is concerned, because that seems to be holding the significance as to what will happen from here on, because VCK clarity and the suspense to get over is something that we're all waiting for, because now we are looking at as far as how the assembly would actually look like. 118 to 117 now, with 223 seats if Vijay would have to vacate one of the two seats that he's won, and intermission in Vijay's story as far as when it comes to 107 of those MLAs MLAs, this is one of the scenarios where, with the support of the Congress, he still seems to be short of that majority mark. Let's talk about another possibility of the scenario that seems to be building up, and that is when it comes to the left coming together along with the Congress. And again, when it comes to the status is concerned, it does not still cross the majority mark. It is just one left from that majority figure. So that seems to be, as far as when it comes to the role of a kingmaker, can be said that the VCK now seems to be playing the role that what we are now looking at, as far as sources indicate that VCK has now played series of key demands again before the TVK leadership so that the negotiations will continue. So that is the VCK clincher, that what we are now looking at for Vijay to be able to be sworn in as the chief minister, because earlier it was being said, according to reports, that today in Tamil Nadu as well, the swearing in ceremony approximately at the same time will happen when Shubhendu Adhikari in West Bengal is sworn in as the chief minister. Well, West Bengal event is going to happen according to schedule, but as far as Tamil Nadu event is concerned, of the swearing in ceremony is not going to happen till the time Vijay actually has the required numbers. So there seems to be certain demands on part of VCK that seems to have been kept forth. This is through sources what we are learning, and we are just minutes away. Dharni has been getting us those live updates and tracking the updates coming in from the VCK headquarters. So in some time from now, the picture would be clear exactly what's going to happen from here on. Let's in the meantime get you this breaking update. What we are now learning, that TVK MLA P. Venkatamaram has also now reached Vijay's residence. All right, this seems to be another development there, because as far as, as Thalapathy is now hunting for a head count, each and every MLA this time is now important. And TVK MLA who's now reached Vijay's residence, of course, there has been a lot of movement there, right from his residence to the party headquarters to multiple parties and their respective MLAs who have been moved to resorts as well to avoid any chances of any horse trading or poaching. MLAs head count, their written letters of support is something that has now been sought, and this now seems to be Venkataraman, who is now at Vijay's residence there, as far as when it comes to this head count is also concerned, because very important, Pratibha, for Vijay to also keep his flock together, because there are so many charges of poaching and horse trading that seems to be taking place, and Vijay keeping his party united, that is also very significant for him.
Absolutely, Amita. And the first test for Vijay, it's been quite tough for Vijay. On one hand, he has to ensure that he has the support of the parties, get their letters of support, and clearly Vijay made that mistake again when he went to the governor without that letter of support from the VCK. VCK said to have told him that we are extending support. He didn't have that letter. Governor was not convinced. Let me just show you very quickly the situation in the Jawaharlal Nehru Stadium. This is where the oath-taking ceremony was to take place. Preparations have been made for the last 3 days, but it has not happened. The fans and supporters gathered outside. There is merchandise of the TVK, the shawls, the whistles, which is the party symbol, all of it being given, and these are the shawls that are being distributed here. The fans or supporters of TVK are also buying it. They've been waiting here, but the oath-taking ceremony has not happened, and now Vijay has to also ensure that his MLA stay together, because there have been speculations on whether the AIADMK could also stake claim to form the government. So all MLAs have been called, and this is for the 4th straight day that the MLAs have been called in to the TVK headquarters to ensure that they are together and that there is no
Vijay and his supporters still are waiting for that whistle podu moment, as far as when Vijay will be sworn in as the chief minister. Well, he's almost there, nearly there, not there as much. And in some time from now, we'll get clarity on VCK point of view. Kritika, we'll just come back to you. But in the meantime, we also talk about, these multiple meetings that have happened with the governor so far. And right after appearing and, emerging as the single largest party, Vijay is now eyeing the CM's post, when it comes to this fragmented mandate. But what we are now looking at, as far as the meeting is concerned, we are looking at one of those meetings that happened with the governor on the 5th of May, where Vijay stakes claim to form the government, claiming support of 107 of his MLAs plus 5 of the Congress MLAs. He had also sought time from the governor, to prove the majority on the assembly. However, that was not agreed to. Then next day again, he met with the governor. Governor wanted an update from Vijay, especially when it comes to the demanding of the signatures there. Does he have the required numbers? However, Vijay did not have the required numbers. Then the delay continues. On the 7th of May, Vijay reaches out to the governor again. Lok Sabha Bhavan has been seeking written proof of the support. Meanwhile, there are protest that is happening on part of the Congress committee side as well. They are now asking that Vijay should have been invited to prove his majority in the assembly floor and not in the Lok Bhavan, and similar stand has also now been taken by the left. And now what we are getting to know as of yesterday, 8th of May, 116 signatures have been submitted. DVK is short of one, just one, and that as far as when it comes to the majority mark is concerned, and that majority may be given by VCK if the head of VCK in just about some time from now announces his final decision. We'll be standing by for that as Pratibha, Kritika and Dharini continue to get us the live updates from this Tamil Nadu CM conundrum. We're going to head into a very short break. You're watching Times Now.